Hey, it's Sam here from AI Search, where we discuss the newest and coolest AI tools every week. And in this week, I'm going to test out some free AI tools for music production. So let's get started. So this is in no particular order, and we're not sponsored by any of them. But the first tool is called AIVA. So let's just check out the pricing first. So there is a freemium version, right, free forever, but they do say you can't monetize it, you can't use any of the content commercially, right? It's copyright by AIVA. So let's just go in and create an account. All right, so once you've created an account, you should see this dashboard, and it's pretty straightforward. So you can either create a track right away, or you can create your own generation profile. So this is like a set of rules that you can limit the algorithm on, what to create. So I'll just show you this real quick before we create a track. So you can go to generation profiles, and then you can create a profile. So it first asks you to select a mood. So we're just going to go with calm. And then you can see there's a lot of settings you can choose from the dynamic range to the tempo, to the time signature, etc. You can see it can get very in-depth. So you can select the number of layers, what to prioritize, the expression of the piece, and then basically all these settings you can tweak to whatever you want. But we're just going to go ahead and create a track from a default generation profile so that we don't have to create it from scratch. So if you go back to home, there's a very convenient create track button. So if you just click on that, there's a lot of these pre-made generation profiles for you to choose from. So let's just try EDM and see what that gives us. So we can select the key signature. We'll just do auto. Duration, we'll also leave that to auto. And then let's just create one track. So super simple, just from a click of a button, it's already generating a track for us. So let's just give this a few seconds to load and hear what it sounds like. Okay, so our track is ready. Let's hear what this sounds like. Okay, so it's not bad, it's not great, not impressive. You can definitely tell that it was created by a robot. Like it kind of lacks dynamics and emotion and depth, but I mean, it could make a great piece for a background music for a YouTube video, for example. So that's EDM. Let's try something else. See if there's any interesting ones here. How about let's try lo-fi ambient. So we'll click create. I just set the duration to shorter so it doesn't take too long to load. And let's see what this sounds like. So that was Lo-Fi Ensemble. Again, not great, but you can probably use it for some filler music or background music. So yeah, that's a demo of AIVA. There's a free version, and yeah, you can get, it says 3 monthly downloads, at least at the time of this video. So let's check out our next AI tool, which is Boomi. So I'll just show you the pricing real quick. So there is a free plan similar to the previous tool. So it can allow you to have 25 song saves, but no downloads, no commercial use. So you can't download it locally. I'm sure there's some way to like save the file as it plays. So I think you can, bypass this, but no commercial use. That's something to keep in mind. So yeah, let's sign in and try it out. So after you sign in, you just need to agree to the terms of use. And then already you can start creating a song. So let's just choose one of these presets. So electronic dance. And see what it gives us. Okay, so our song is ready. Let's play it and see what it sounds like. Okay. It's pretty bad, this one, I would say. You can hear that it's using just like synthetic MIDI files or audio tracks, and everything just sounds very synthetic, and there's no expression, no dynamics. So like the volume is the same. Everything sounds kind of flat. So okay, the electronic dance was a bit weird. Let's try lo-fi. Okay, it's still pretty synthetic. Like, again, all the sounds seem like they're just from MIDI synthesizers. So, something to keep in mind. Okay, well that's relaxing meditation for you. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would want to listen to that when I'm meditating, but let's try custom. Let's see what kind of settings we can tweak. You can see, you can hear these acoustic guitars are really fake. They're using just like simple virtual instruments and not like actual recordings of acoustic guitars. You can add insects to your track. Let's try that. Let's just choose acoustic guitars. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, so our track is ready. Let's hear it. Okay, well, there's your track of dusty drums with acoustic guitars and insects. So, again, not great. You can definitely sense that this was made by a robot, but you could probably use it for some background music. So that's Boomy. Let's move on to the next tool. So next up, we have Soundful. So again, there's a free plan. So I'll just show you the pricing real quick. There's a free forever plan, 10 downloads a month. Plus the nice thing about this is you can use it for non-profit. And what's nice about Soundful is you can download the stems. So you can tease apart each individual instrument track, and then you can mix it afterwards yourself. So let's log in and see what this is like. Alright, so after you create an account or log in, you should see this page, and it's really cool. You have tons of options for you to choose from already. So I'll show you tons and tons of options. And here are some latest tracks that I guess are created by other users. Here are some other themes. But let's just go with one of them. So let's go with Lo-Fi Vibey. If you click play here, it plays a pre-rendered track for you. If you click this button, you create a completely new track, and you can tweak with the settings. But let me just play you a pre-rendered track first. Okay, not bad. You can hear that, the audio quality is a lot better than the previous two, at least in my opinion. At least they're using some like real sounds here. Let's try synth pop. Ooh, nice reverb. You can see, wow, the audio quality of this is a lot better than the previous tools, right? You can hear like the instruments are real. It's very well mixed and balanced, like the trebles, mids, bass, they're all pretty well balanced. They've even sprinkled in some audio effects like reverb, delay. This sounds like a legit track. So that's their pre-rendered track. Let's try to create a completely new one. So we can choose the speed. Let's make this a bit faster. Let's keep it at D major and see what it gives us. Yeah, it sounds very nice and groovy. I like it. So yeah, you can save it, you can download it locally. I think for each account you have like 5 to 10 free downloads. So let's save it first. Just gonna give it a very creative track name. And then all you need to do is click get. And yeah, you can see you have 10 downloads for free. You can download it locally, or you can download the stems, but that requires a subscription. So yeah, that's it for Soundful. I like the sounds generated by this so far. It's very realistic, it's well mixed, and yeah, go and see for yourself. So next tool we have Refusion. This is completely free. It's based off of Stable Diffusion, I believe, and you can basically, you just enter in a prompt and it will create a song for you. Pretty cool. So let's just create something like string orchestra for an epic movie. Let's see what it gives us. So let's play this. So not bad for a completely free tool, and it's super quick. I mean, I just entered in a prompt and it made the song right away. So it's not bad. Sounds like we're going on an adventure for this epic movie. I'm curious to hear all these other ones that people have typed in. So what are Arabic gospel vocals? Let's try that. Not bad, not bad. And something to keep in mind, if you do ask it for vocals, it won't actually, sing actual words, actual lyrics. It's just gonna jumble something that sounds like vocals. So let's do another one. Let's try this one. So yeah, not bad for a completely free tool. If you play around with this enough, you'll kind of notice that all the songs sound very similar. I think it's like the same chord patterns, but I mean, you can quickly generate some background music for whatever you want. And I don't see any terms of use, terms and conditions. So I think this is copyright free. You can use it commercially for any projects that you want. So yeah, that is Refusion for you. So next tool is AI Stract. So let's try this out. Gotta sign up for an account first. Okay, so once you sign up, you should be taken to this page. And they're trying to sell me on something, so no, not at the moment. I don't want to subscribe. So, alright, let's jump right in and create a song. So, it's just this create button. Title, name it a very creative title. Let's go for hip hop energetic. And let's see what advanced inputs there are. So, you can select instruments for melody, harmony, and drums. So those are the advanced settings, but I'm just going to set everything to auto, and let's see what it gives us. I would say the melody is actually not bad. It's actually a distinct melody that sounds kind of like a human wrote it, whereas the previous few tools, you can definitely hear that a robot made it, and there's not really any, like it's very flat. It's not dynamic enough, whereas the melody here is decent, I would say. The instruments still, they sound very synthetic. You can hear that these are from virtual synthetic instruments. They're not taking samples from real instruments. So like the saxophone, I think, sounds quite unrealistic. The drums, you can definitely hear those are synth drums. But overall, it's not bad. So it doesn't seem like there's anywhere to download this track. But it doesn't seem you can download it, at least for the free plan. But I'm sure you can download a Chrome extension that can record the audio as you play it live, and then save it to your computer locally. Wink, wink. So that's something you can do. I'll show you the pricing. So here's the pricing options. So you get 3 free generations per day. You can't download anything. You can pay €6 a month to download it using this music lover plan. Content creator, that's €9 a month. Musician, €12 a month. So just more capabilities, higher limits. Let's move on to the next tool. All right, so final tool, we have SoundDraw. So I'll show you the pricing page real quick. So they also have a free forever plan, and the cool thing about it is you can generate unlimited songs. Really cool. So let's just join for free and create an account. Alrighty, so we're in now, and so pretty straightforward. You can click this Create Music tab, and then you can choose all these different settings. So let's try Epic. Let's do Epic Orchestra. Theme doesn't really matter, and you can like layer these, so you don't just have to choose an orchestra genre. You can also choose like beats and orchestra. So, but let's just keep it at Epic Orchestra for now. Instruments, you can choose all of these instruments. Pretty comprehensive selection. And wow, you can see it has already generated all these results for you. Just from choosing these 2 filters, it has generated all these tracks. So let's listen to the first one. Very cool. You can hear the strings aren't real, right? These are like synthetic strings, but still super cool. And like the percussion sounds a bit plastic, but I mean, it's still pretty impressive. And you can even like customize these sections. So like the verses, the bridge, the chorus. So instead of outro, let's see, we can change the energy. Can we add new sections? Yes, we can. So we can add a new section here. So let's make this very high. Very cool. So yeah, you can hear some artifacts when it changes from one verse to another. Like the transition isn't very smooth some of the time, but it's not bad. Instead of epic orchestra, let's try something else. Let's try laid back lo-fi hip hop. Very cool mix of instruments. You can still hear the transition from one section to another isn't smooth some of the time, but I mean, it's all right. And yeah, this is the only tool that I'm aware of that allows you to customize the different sections. So different verses, or like where you want to place the chorus. It's super cool. And if you want to download it, I believe you do have to pay. But like I said, I'm sure you can bypass this by, just playing the audio and then getting a Chrome extension to record it live and then save it to your computer. Wink, wink. So yeah, that's SoundDraw for you. Super cool tool. And this is it for the top free AI tools for music generation. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Also, check out our website, ai-search.io, where you can search for thousands of AI tools for whatever your needs.